Alright, welcome back to another episode here in our WWE 2K19 Universe Mode. I'm, of course, Dominic in the Bad Wrestling channel. We enter episode 105 of our ongoing series with Monday Night Raw and Drew McIntyre making his way down the ramp. If you guys haven't seen over the weekend, NXT TakeOver Philadelphia was just uploaded to the channel, and I do believe it was a pretty amazing NXT TakeOver pay-per-view event. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. However, right now, Drew McIntyre makes his way down the ramp, set to take on Johnny Gargano in our opening contest. Both men, they've been sort of on the back burner a little bit. I mean, Johnny Gargano has fought for the WWE title. He hasn't really seemed as though he was a credible threat to the championship. Drew McIntyre, even though he has seen as a credible threat, he hasn't really done much throughout his career, so maybe a win over Johnny Gargano could get him a serious shot at the title. Speaking of shots at the title, our main event of the evening will be Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio, #1 contenders match for Dolph Ziggler's United States title. The winner of that match fighting the champion at our next pay-per-view, Fastlane, as Johnny Gargano makes his way to the ring, set for action against Drew McIntyre. I highly recommend you stick around because this is going to be a hell of a brawl, in my opinion, as Gargano makes us. Oh, come on! Maybe that brawl is going to be between two men we weren't really expecting, as Tommaso Ciampa, the Weasel, attacking Johnny Gargano. Gargano gets up. The referee has to stop Drew McIntyre from immediately jumping on Johnny Gargano. And here we go. It's Drew McIntyre and Johnny Gargano. Gargano getting hit in the back of the head with the WWE Championship, as Drew, the Scottish psychopath, picks him up, slams him. Oh my god, the back of his head, landing on the top rope. And oh my god, nasty landing. 1, 2, knowing Gargano somehow gets the shoulder up, somehow getting out of that pinfall. I'm not entirely sure how, however, Drew McIntyre has him here. Back suplex, it looks like. Oh my god, landing hard again on the, hitting the middle rope that time, it seemed. However, Drew McIntyre with the brutal punches, going after Johnny Gargano. I don't know if Tommaso Ciampa told him, hey, I'm going to attack him, be a little bit more aggressive. However, Drew McIntyre, I think he just wants to win. And Johnny Gargano kicking out of a headbutt there somehow, and I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know how. Tommaso Ciampa has left the ringside area as Drew McIntyre setting it up. Claymore kick connecting. The cover, 1, 2, 3. And Drew McIntyre in the opening matchup here on Monday Night Raw, absolutely laying waste to Johnny Gargano. Drew McIntyre here tonight, not giving him a single chance to deliver any sort of offense. Gargano, obviously his head's probably still rattled off of the attack by Tommaso Ciampa. And there you see, boom, Claymore kick, it was over, lights out. I think the lights might have been out for Johnny Gargano before the match even started, as Johnny Gargano losing here tonight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Tommaso Ciampa. Are you serious? Is this necessary, Ciampa? Really? Well, anyways, we move on here tonight to can't even focus on that. I hope Johnny Gargano is okay in the back. But right now, we move on to a match that is sure to be one hell of a brawl. These two women have met before in the past, fighting for the Raw Women's title. It's Ember Moon here tonight, making her way to the ring to set to take on the formerly undefeated Asuka. The winner of this match joins, ladies and gentlemen, joins a #1 contenders triple threat match against Alexa Bliss and Dakota Kai. As Ember Moon makes her way to the ring. Set to take on Asuka. A huge match here tonight. Ember Moon, she could get that win back from Asuka, but Asuka as well could get a big win and perhaps get another shot at her Raw Women's title. As the crowd erupts, there you see, formerly undefeated. She went more than a year without being pinned nor submitted in the ring. Asuka here tonight, looking to restart her win streak, which she has a tough challenge ahead of her. And Ember Moon. These two women, like I mentioned, have met each other before. So who knows what the hell will happen. These two know each other very well. Both women want Nia Jax. Nia Jax knows these two women especially well as well. Okay, Nia Jax back last year, taking the women's title away from Ember Moon. And here we go. Asuka being the woman who took the title away from her after almost a year reign. As Ember Moon has Asuka, I should say, slamming her down face first, punch to the head. Has her in a bit of a headlock. Slow start to the matchup between these two women. Oh, and a punch right to the stomach. Very quick punch indeed. As Ember Moon kip up back into the hold. Back into the rest hold. Both women want to get the upper hand in this one to kick off our matchup. As now knee to the face by Asuka. I can guarantee you all three women, Alexa Bliss, Dakota Kai, and of course the Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax, watching this in the back. As Ember Moon grabbing her, has her another headlock here. Again, slow, methodical pace, not typical of these two women, but both women want to definitely show which one is the more dominant competitor early on in this matchup. And it looks like Ember Moon has the upper hand. Asuka with an uppercut there, a European uppercut, slapping her in the face! Asuka saying, come on, let's start the fight already! Kicks her in the back of the leg, and now Asuka, the fierce strike she is known for here, the kicks, and then the kick to the side of the head. And Asuka picking up Ember Moon, throws her across the ring, into the corner there. And now what is Asuka going for here? DDT from the middle turnbuckle. The action definitely seemingly picking up here as Ember Moon takes her down, kicks her in the back of the head. What does she have in mind? Not too sure. Oh, looks like she's trying to slow down the pace of Asuka. Typically Ember Moon, another fast-paced competitor. Seems as though she's trying to slow down Asuka. She knows as soon as Asuka gets on a roll. Oh! Not exactly what I meant by roll, but okay. As soon as Asuka gets on a roll, she is very hard to stop. So Ember Moon throws her off, goes underneath, catches her. Hurricane Rana connects with the fake out a little bit. The baseball slide in between the legs. As now Asuka goes for a snap suplex. Ember Moon flips out of it, however, grabbing her. Back suplex connects there. The shoulders and back landing hard on the mat. As Ember Moon throws her into the corner. Oh, flipping clothesline connects. Very impressive maneuver. And it looks like Ember Moon going up to the top. Typical of Ember Moon to do that right before she hits her finishing maneuver, the Eclipse. Here tonight, will she eclipse the Raw Women's scene? Oh my god. Oh, brutal landing. It is beautiful when she lands it, but brutal when she doesn't. As now Asuka trying to tap out Ember Moon with the armbar here tonight. The referee here tonight, what is happening? Not too sure. Asuka holding, or the referee watching on, making sure that Ember Moon can't get out of it, but she does. As, oh, into an elbow there. Asuka rolls to the outside, and Ember Moon, oh, look at this. going up to the top turnbuckle. Hurricane Rana from the top. A little bit of some Lucha Libre style here. Throws her into the barricade. As now Ember Moon has Asuka. The count of 3. Snap suplex connects. Oh my god. Onto the steel of the ramp and a drop kick. The count of 4 by the referee as Ember Moon picks up Asuka. Asuka throws her off. And oh my god. What a DDT. The count of 6. And then a kick to the back. The count of 7 by the referee. Both women might want to be thinking about getting back into the ring. However, Asuka looking to make a statement. Going to tap out Ember Moon on the outside. Will she be able to with the Asuka lock? Connects the count of 9. Asuka, you've done it. You tapped her out. Run back in the ring. 10. No, what? Well, Alexa Bliss and Dakota, both women getting a double count out here tonight. I'm not entirely sure what this means for the Raw Women's #1 contender triple threat match next week. Well, we're gonna have to find out. I'm not entirely sure what happens as we move on to our main events, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after I'm not even too sure how to describe that. The double count out by Asuka and Ember Moon. I'm not too sure what that means, what that entails. Hopefully we'll get word in from General Manager King Booker about that scene. However, right now, we move on to the United States title scene. Rey Mysterio set to take on Seth Rollins. #1 contenders match for the United States title. Seth Rollins, former United States champion. Rey Mysterio, he's gotten a few chances. Hasn't been too successful. However, both men have proven that they are worthy of a shot at the gold. As Seth frickin' Rollins making his way to the ring here on Monday Night Raw. 1/3 of the Shield. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, former general manager, and Seth Rollins, there you see him, making his way to the ring. Set to perhaps get another shot at the United States Championship. As Rey Mysterio awaits his opponent. Dolph Ziggler, the United States Champion, watching on in the back, I can only assume. Knowing these two men, or one of these two men, will be his challenger. I can guarantee you this is going to be a match that everybody will be talking about. The high-flying and technical prowess of both men is unmatched. Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins. Rey Mysterio, a legend in the business. Seth Rollins, one of the best going today. Both men have something to prove here on Monday Night Raw. Both men want the United States Championship, and here we go, the bell has rung. Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins, middle of the ring. Rey Mysterio gets dropped down. Seth Rollins almost looking like I don't know if he's trying to rip off the mask or maybe just a headlock. However, dropping down Rey Mysterio. However, Mysterio gets up, into right to the chin, almost a headbutt style maneuver. Both men now locking up again, and Mysterio now throwing off Seth Rollins, and here we go with the high-flying action. As a bulldog connects, Seth Rollins slowly trying to get up. Rey Mysterio has him. Slapping the wrist. Oh my god! Very stiff wheel kick, it seems. However, Rey Mysterio gets up. He's fought a lot of those in his day. As Rey Mysterio just going with the punches, going with the flow. The strikes by Rey Mysterio to Seth Rollins. Rollins, however, stopping him dead in his tracks. Now throwing him off the ropes. And now Rey Mysterio stopping him here. Fairly even thus far, we are seeing. Mysterio has had great matches so far in our universe mode against the likes of Kevin Owens and Johnny Gargano. Will those great matches give him the United States Championship, or at least a shot at Fastlane for the United States Championship, or will Seth Rollins, former champion, get his rematch as Rollins gets thrown into the corner? Rey Mysterio, middle turnbuckle DDT connects. And Mysterio going up top. This is where he loves to be. This is where he loves to fly. Oh! However, Seth Rollins putting the knees up, crashing and burning, does Rey Mysterio. Mysterio loves to fly, and those are the dangers, or the dangers, I should say, of flying, as Mysterio gets dropped down by Seth Rollins. Seth grabbing him, throwing him across the ring. Rollins now, going for a maneuver. Rey Mysterio reverses him. And Mysterio, another middle rope DDT connects. And Rey now grabbing Seth. What does he have in mind? Not too sure. Seth Rollins moves out of the way, kicks him in the stomach. And out of nowhere, curb stomp connects. It could be over already. 1, 2. No, and Rey Mysterio somehow kicking out of a curb stomp out of nowhere. The crowd on the edge of their seat or standing. There's now a kick to the knee there by Rey Mysterio. And Rey now grabbing him, punch to the stomach by Seth. And Seth with the chop, with the strikes again, grabbing him. Going for a backwards DDT connects. No, the feet getting caught in the bottom rope. And Seth has Rey Mysterio right where he wants him, puts him in the corner. Picking him up, perhaps going for a big jumping knee, perhaps going for a superplex. As Seth Rollins, he's got him here, superplex connects, no! Seems to be rolling out of it. Falcon Arrow connects. The cover, 1, 2. No, and Rey Mysterio again kicking out. Somehow, someway, and Seth Rollins, I don't think he knows how. Quite frankly, I don't know how he did it either. However, punch to the face, reversed. Rey Mysterio, he's got him. Slap to the chest. And what is this? What is this? Drop kick connects. Gripping the hand, making sure Seth Rollins does not escape this time from his high-flying antics. However, Seth Rollins, you're going to want to escape this. Drop the dime. 619 connects. And Mysterio going up top. Going for the West Coast pop. It seems the Dragon Rana connecting. No, it doesn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Turns into a buckle bomb. He turns it into a buckle bomb. Curb stomp out of nowhere connecting. The cover. Main event. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins defeating Rey Mysterio. My voice is cracking. I'm so excited. And Seth Rollins. There you see the curb stomp. The first curb stomp out of nowhere. I thought that could have been it. Okay, 1, 2. And then it was a huge kick out by Rey Mysterio early on in the match. Falcon Arrow. Another huge kick out off of a superplex and then into a Falcon Arrow. Rey Mysterio, you have nothing to be ashamed of from that loss. Seth Rollins here tonight. I don't even know, just outmaneuvering Rey Mysterio, catching him here off the Dragon Rana, grabbing him, turning it into a buckle bomb, and then into a curb stomp. Huge finish, and Dolph Ziggler now has a huge opponent. Rollins perhaps could be getting his United States title back at the Fastlane pay-per-view. Only time will tell, as Rollins gets to go celebrate with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose as we end tonight's episode of our WWE 2K19 universe. If you guys like to, please let me know by hitting the like button down below. Comment anything you want to. Comment, subscribe if you haven't already, but if you have, why not hit the bell to be notified of everything we do here on the Bad Wrestling channel. I'm, of course, Dominic, and have a good day from Bad Wrestling. Bye-bye. Yo.